Okay. It allowed me to do that, so I should be streaming now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Gaming
lovely.
with at Fortis and community. You might want to change the title though.
Yes, I will.
Hey, Carl. We're gonna do a quick discussion of the updates which came out today.
Oh, hi guys.
Hello.
So,
Sorry, I didn't hear. Do I have to leave?
you can sit here and be quiet and listen.
We're just
participate.
we are doing a live discussion on the update that came out today, the crash hotfix. So
I'll zip my trap then. So
okay, Gao, let's get this discussing then.
Yep.
All right, this is in addition to Friday's weekly update. This came out earlier today, and it's about the week. Over the weekend, they received overwhelming help and feedback from the community to find and fix serious crash bugs.
Yep.
Now, I can say that in this week, particularly after the week 13 release, I suffered massive amounts of crashes, which is not normal for me.
Look at it from the sunny side, from the bright side. At least you had plenty of opportunity to send in crash reports now.
Yes. Yes, well, that would be good. The downside to having so many crashes after the Friday update was the fact that it would kick me straight back to desktop, and there wasn't the Unreal Engine box that would allow you to hit the send and close or send and restart. So it was kicking me off and not allowing me the option to send the report, unfortunately.
No, I haven't played in the weekend, so I don't know. I mean, we played Saturday. I haven't had any crashes. I didn't play yesterday or today yet, so I wouldn't know whether or not the game is more stable.
Yeah,
but apparently they got a lot of crash reports, so it does look like their crash report tool helps, is working, at least for a lot of people.
Well, I'm glad it worked for them, because it certainly wasn't working for me.
And hey, based on the patch notes now,
yes,
it's definitely helpful for them.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. They say in this little box here, we apologize in advance for the disruption caused by downloading the update, as verification can take some time due to how the Unreal Engine packages our game files and Steam processes them. We're working with Epic and Valve to assess our approach to see what we can do to alleviate this issue.
Yeah, you hear people, you see people complain about it quite a bit in Discord as well. It's a small patch. Why does it take so long to verify files? Why does it take ICARUS so long to verify files? It isn't ICARUS, it's Steam.
Yes.
It's the way how Steam works.
Yes, and it has to verify all of the files, which is every single megabit to the entire gigabit size.
Yep. But they're working on it, so with a bit of luck, in the future, the update will be faster.
Yes, hopefully. The next section, we'll work as fast as we can. Pushing an update is extremely disruptive. Well, we know this. And we
Yep.
also know that they don't do it lightly. It says, but as part of our commitment to address launch issues and give you the game you deserve, we wanted to get these fixes done without delay.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there were quite a few complaints about game crash issues in Discord, so I can definitely understand how the ICARUS team was like, okay, we want to bring out a hotfix or a patch for these crashes ASAP.
Yes,
And
well,
in my opinion, they made a good call there.
yeah, stability is the biggest factor of any game. I mean, I don't wish to talk about other games too much, but I can tell you that when I started playing Valheim, it was so unstable. And just on my computer, it worked fine on Giz's. But I had to literally have everything else in the background shut down, even to the point excuse me, even to the point where I was disabling things on my taskbar so that I had as few things on my computer running as was humanly possible in order to play a stable game. Now, they did so much to fix that really, really quickly. But with ICARUS, I mean, it has been a really stable game for me up until maybe the last couple of updates.
Yeah, looks like I'm one of the lucky ones, for I don't have crashes that often. And usually if I do have a crash, it's because my video card runs hot.
Yes, yes. Oh, Giz is the same. He doesn't have too many crashes, but he did have a few this last week. He was having the same problem as me in so much as he would get the crash as the dropship was emerging into the prospect, but we would then get kicked back to desktop, and then we just had to resume the prospect like we'd already been down there, but we hadn't.
Yeah. Well, you only missed the animation of dropping down, which isn't really an issue as such, in my opinion.
Okay, so
it's a tad annoying, but at least it doesn't crash during playing the game.
yes, that's true. That's very true. I'd rather crash right at the start or right at the end. But well, not right at the end, obviously, because that would really,
Yeah,
mess up the prospect. But we covered this crash and stability fixes. That's basically a repetition of what was put into the week 13 update. So the only thing I'm going to repeat out of that is this. If you experience a crash, don't ignore the window that pops up. Please send, and make sure you send the report.
Yeah, and do write, like they ask here, do write a quick message about what were you doing right before it crashed? Were you host or client? Because we know there is a difference between host and client. Were you playing offline or online? Is the first time round or is it a repeating crash? It's all very useful information for the team to actually look into the crashes.
Yes.
And
yes,
trying to fix them.
Yes, because we maybe don't get, much of the the really techie stuff that comes with the Unreal Engine box that pops up. Because I can tell you from personal experience, I don't read it, but I know that the people who need it do read it. So, So we'll very quickly go on to this detailed change log. First one, fixed a crash that would occur when attempting to craft recipes. I cannot say that I've experienced that. Can you?
No, me neither.
Then we've been lucky, apparently.
Yeah, I'm thinking I have the feeling I've seen this one before. Crash when attempting to craft recipes. Wasn't this in the patch notes of last Friday's update where we were like, yeah, we haven't had it either? I don't know.
Possibly.
So yeah, unfortunately, I can't say anything about this first one.
Yeah, okay. Fixed a crash that would occur when items were linked to inventories where initialized, when spawning, and item in the player's hand, placing an item on their back's light slot.
This looks like a crash during a rejoin. Because when you rejoin, then you can, if you exited with something in your hand, and upon rejoining again, it tries to put it back in your hand. Tries to put it back on your back, like a radar or an extractor, or in a
Okay.
light slot, a lantern, torch, whatever.
Okay. Can't say as
This
I.
is what it looks like.
Well, I can't say as I know what that's describing, so I've been lucky enough not to experience that.
Yeah, me neither. Like I said, looks like I'm very lucky in the crashing department.
Yeah. Okay, number 3, fix a crash related to voxel replications, where voxels would crash upon setting their material. This is a big one, our largest crash numbers by far.
Voxel replication where voxels would crash upon setting the material. So basically, everything what you see, be it a tree, be it a rock, whatever, they are voxels what you see. They have a certain material, wood, stone, oxide, silica, etc.
Mm-hmm.
This might be related to a rather frequent issue I've seen in Discord. People walking through the map, and all of a sudden, it loads in a new part of the map, and the game crashes. Might be kinda the issue Gizmo you have had before when you were running, and all of a sudden it says preparing geometry.
Oh,
like loading in the voxels.
yes.
But
Oh.
I've seen in Discord people complain about if it happens, the game crashes.
Oh, right. So if that's what that was related to, where you'd just be, I don't know, running up the hill towards the base, and then suddenly you would get this prep and geometry box, and then when you load back into the game, you're on automatic run.
Yeah, because the game itself keeps running. You gave your character command start running.
Yeah.
And you never basically gave the command stop running. So yeah, the whole preparing geometry and not crashing, apparently you were lucky that it didn't crash. Because like I said, I've seen it on Discord quite a bit where during scenery changes, biome changes, for example, you go from one biome to the other where the game would crash.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So it looks like this is related to that one from the looks of it.
Okay. Number 4 looks like the one that I've been experiencing more than often this week. Fix a crash, which would occur during dropship descent that was caused by player initiation timing.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's the one that I've been experiencing most definitely.
Yeah, looks like it's a dropship descent, so basically dropping down to the planet, and not all the game components loaded in the correct order or not in time or whatever, and then the game's like, yeah, now I don't know what to do, now I'm crashing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, there was a point last week where I think Giz and I tried to join at the same time and we both get kicked out. So I'm wondering whether or not it would be worth trying to stagger people's entry to see if that helps.
Maybe from the client side, but if I'm hosting and the three of you all join at the same time, it's no problem for me as a host. But it might be if multiple people use the same internet connection that it's somehow the connection can't handle it. If your internet connection just a tad too slow to handle all the updates.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. And finally, number 5, fixed a mission bug where the wet work extermination The boss would not emerge from the den and would not respawn when players leave the area and return.
I've seen this one in Discord a lot as well. And I do remember where the last time we did this mission, we had the same, and Snake Eyes actually ran around and shot the boss from the back. He said like, hey, somehow he spawned on the backside down the cliff.
That's right, yes. Yes.
I've also seen there was a visual glitch at some point where at the back, from all the way down, you could look into the den and actually shoot the boss inside the den.
Right,
But
okay.
yeah, this is, like I said, I've seen this one quite a bit on Discord as well. People complaining like the boss doesn't come out and now we can't complete the mission.
Yes.
So it looks
Didn't
like
they say they fixed that a couple of weeks ago?
I do seem to recall something to that extent, yes. But
Okay.
apparently it wasn't fixed yet because I still saw complaints about this passing by.
Okay.
So let's hope it's fixed proper now for all those players who still need to do this mission or still want to do this mission.
Yes, well, we can certainly go in and test it out in the name of science, as we always do.
Of course.
But that was, for a nice change, that was quite a short one. It was an unexpected update, in addition to the week 13 update that we covered over a period of 2 hours and I released yesterday. So that's why we decided to do this one live.
Yep.
Okay,
So yeah, nice and quick one. And now it's time for gaming.
It is. It's time to test out those series and see whether or not those bugs are actually fixed. So if you've stuck with us this long, thank you very much for watching / listening. Appreciate your support. If you liked the content, then feel free to leave us a like and even a comment. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, leave a comment and we will catch you next time, whether it be through tips and tricks, funnies, fails and F-ups, or whether or not it's just pure gameplay. Even so, it's good night from me.
And good night from her.
We'll catch you next time, folks. Thank you very much. Bye.